Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Hmm. OMG. All right, so we'll just do a quick one, just to mitigate the technicals of technical difficulties we experience. Again, nothing's gonna stop it. Yeah, okay, Natty's gonna start very soon, just shuffling it up. It says two, but whoever's in here, I hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored and having all your prayers answered at this time. All right, since there's three of us here, two of you and one of me, we're gonna get started. So the blizzard has commenced, and now again, delay after delay after delay. So I don't know if I'll be getting my cards tomorrow. I'm gonna try my best though. But dang, the snow is kind of going crazy outside. Didn't look outside for like an hour or so, or like an hour and a half, and now everything's covered. Peace, peace, hey, hey, yes, blessings, yes, God bless you all. You know me, happy to help in any way I can, sending much love, and of course, God bless. I don't know, you tell me, Alchemist Drip, we're about to find out what it is. Yo, it's the last three energies have not been yours. Again, whoever did you, and you know me, again, I'm not one of those readers that goes back in the time again, they dragged you, they abused you, they manipulated you, whatever. Whatever they did, again, you guys all know what it was, but chokehold life on these people's foot on neck. I don't know, people going through a lot. Again, skirts getting lifted, pants getting pulled down, everybody's seeing what it is, and like now the community is looking at someone sideways like, yo, something wrong with these. It's like it's like a movie. It's like that whole, it's like that family of like what's that Texas Chainsaw Massacre where the whole family was the killers. You driving to that town and you go into that the town store. Oh, evening. He's in a divine state, obviously. We all are. As soon as you click on the live, it's again, divine it's all around us. But yeah, they're like the family of killers that you go into that store and you be like, something wrong with this town. And you're like, the father is the sheriff and the son is the psycho. And then the auntie is the oblivious one that worked behind the counter in the dirty ass convenience store. It's like, yeah, somebody looking at this whole family or this whole community of people like, yo, what is wrong with them? Like something, like I said, there's an internal affairs investigation being conducted by the community at large, directed at these people. Your energy, wow, first card, the healer. Wow. Well, why wouldn't you be the healer? Yeah, again, this is just you doing the work on self, putting the power on self, and then it piles up and then boom, it explodes across the environment and everybody can feel it now. Yeah, a bunch of evil clowns. Exactly. I don't know what they did for each of you. I'm not gonna get into my personal story. Trust me, there are those entities in the past for me too. But whatever it was for you, again, it's like they're being stripped of all protection and seen. And remember, I don't know if that Page of Wands reverse is that Knight of Swords that we saw that was trying to run away. And I was like, the minute this person thinks that they can cut and run is the minute they abandon all protection, physical, spiritual, everything. This person could lose their mind, end up in a terrible emotional state, actually be physically harmed. I don't know what it's going to be, but they're leaving all their bulletproof vests, all their ammos, their swords, their armor, everything at the door. And they're going to try to make a bolt across the street or whatever to get away from this. And because I saw that in the Page of Wands in the last reading, the Page of Wands reversed, but it wasn't like fully connecting, so I didn't like want to just throw it on the table, right? But yeah, my dad's family for sure, my cousins. Oh shoot, it's getting deep. But yeah, like that person, someone's gonna try to bolt, and they're in the most danger. Whoever that is, whoever tries to escape the karma is like it's gonna be like, like where you think you're going? Whoa, what's that? Get over here, Scorpion. Someone might feel the flames. You see what I'm saying? Wow, look at you, right? This is you. This is you, the healer, the rebel. Again, never settles for the mundane, a trailblazer, soloist, loner. Following one's heart, you're subject to ridicule by the environment. Again, you stand out. People, again, there's about you. Yes, definitely. Ridicule, persecution, but you're fearless, confident, intelligent, and resourceful. That I can see. Again, I read your energy every day. Yes, definitely. The healer is more, like I see that more and more and more every day. Like you're just... Again, touched by an angel because I'm an angel, John. It's like, holy crap. You know it exactly. Internal flame. I got an internal, well, you guys probably could feel it. I have an internal fire that just can't go out. Again, Aries gang. I'm man on fire. Anything I touch, it gets set ablaze. I'm not like Sagittarius to where I can control that, and I'm not like Leo to where I'll just be able to keep myself confined to one corner. Like I gotta move around and burn things. Not like down, not like in a bad way, but I've got to put my action and my energy and like I've got to like convince the environment no matter what it's gonna happen. And like I'm very much like the way I am here is like the way I am in real life. I'm very like that was today. Oh, ooh, really? I mean, don't be shy. Tell us. It's okay. That's what the live is for. I'll try not to miss the comment, but I mean, other people are in here. And as you guys know, I do promote you guys. Well, I see you guys do it anyway. You guys are in the comment section. You guys talk to each other and different things. Definitely. I mean, members of the collective, and we're all working it out. And a person might say something. You'd be like, hey, like I said, oh, that wasn't my boss that did that, but that was like, my best friend did me like that. And like, you'll be able to see, again, it's all the same divine energy, but it's being wielded and manifested in different ways. But we're all pretty much going through the same things. And just on a side note, when we talk about psychokinesis, telekinesis, that's what's going to be crazy when, like, we're here collective, right? We're already the bright lights. We see all this stuff. It's going to be crazy when let's say if the entirety of humanity can get on this level, again, this is where, again, I feel like when they be like, okay, because, as a kid, I was always trying to get that. I never understood how someone could touch Jesus's clothes and be healed. But again, I feel like we'll unlock a power or something like that if we can. The more and more of us that can get on this level. But oh, happy birthday, Marines! Hey, in case I'm missing that, what's that? You got? I'm in Canada. Was that when the American Armed Forces was founded on today or something like that? I don't know. But if it was, yes, shout out the Marines. I mean, this world needs help, protection. But, okay, I lost my train of thought, but when I looked at that last question. But, oh yeah, the psychokinesis, telekinesis aspect of the world. Again, more of us need to get on that level and it'll be easier. Like, I feel like when everyone can see the line that's drawn or the contrast, like fully identify the principalities without having to be told what it is, I feel like we'll make huge strides forward as a species. But anyway, for today, you're doing good. Again, rebel with a cause, but you're not evil, or again, you're healed. It's a guerrilla or warfare here on the obstacles or the things meant to hold you back or stagnate you throughout life. I feel like you're attacking them in the right ways at the right time, retreating back into the jungle, planning your next attack. Again, it's a slow, steady burn to the top, but nonetheless, a burn to the top. Don't forget, you're gonna have to lock in for life. This is not something you can do for like 2-3 years and experience some success and think you could just walk away. No, things got to be once manifested, maintained. Again, this is your life now. You're at the level 1. You're in the highest timeline. Let's say that you're in the highest timeline. Where it's gonna take you over the next year, 2 years, 4 years, and so on and so forth, etc., is going to be up to you. If you put it down now, again, you're going to stay when those lower vibrationals, if they reach that level, they'll be there with you. You'll continue to see other members of the collective ascend. So again, don't stop your ascension. Don't try to block any of your spiritual growth. Again, today I tried to leave again. Remember the other day I told you I couldn't take the car. So I said, you know what, forget it. I'll take the train. Couldn't take the train. Ended up having to take an Uber and didn't go where I wanted to go. I was just able to sort of mitigate the circumstances around me. Now, today, I was like, because I was doing a lot this weekend, me and my partner were really like getting ourselves together for this next thing that we want to launch together. And we're feeling pretty good about it. But his schedule and my schedule, they're not like 6-7. They're not compatible, right? Yeah, it works sometimes and it works some other times. So I was doing some things to try to help him get ahead for the week. And like, it was a delay, but again, where the Most High is concerned, I'm like, that's fine. Like, I'm not finna, it doesn't matter if I delay my process a little bit because I need him to be at the level I'm at. I need not him to be at the level I'm at, but we need to find an equal balance, right? So I was helping him get his thing on point. And then now, today, I had my schedule was free, but I slept in because last night I was up really late. I basically worked 24 hours straight yesterday. So I went to sleep at like 1 o'clock, and then I woke up at 5, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make my moves. I have time. And then the timeline started falling apart. And then now I'm like, okay, I'm going to leave. It's snowing. So again, delays, but just stay locked in. Nothing's going to stop you. Nothing can stop you from here, right? Stay locked in for life. Yeah, I am. Behind the scenes, I really am. As you can see, I've been wearing the same 2 sweaters and I just keep redoing my laundry. Haven't had time to go get clothes, get my cards, do anything. My hair, I just be washing my hair, greasing it, keeping it pulled back. I'm not doing anything for myself right now. I'm trying to, behind the scenes, manifest some projects that I had in the ether for a while. So if you're doing the same thing, again, it could get hairy. It could get oh, yeah, it could get hairy, it could get sticky, it could get crazy, but just stick with it. You're definitely on the timeline you want to be on. It's important that you walk on this timeline now for time elapse, extended period of time. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, let's see something. Well, let me see what that is. Something's going down. Somebody is. Oh, please tell me it's not these people, because there's like a break in the energy here. But yeah, somebody, again, they placed a bet and it didn't work out. Now everything's falling apart. The numbers are going down. Where they were 6 months ago is not where they. If they were up 6 months ago, they're way, way, way like the water through the drain. They're spinning down, down, down. Like a needle in the vein, it's pulling them down, down, down. Like a dog who's gone insane, it's bringing them down, down, down. And those of you who doubted, you're going down, down, down. Yeah, somebody is like, again, where they were 6 months ago, it's got, it's it's taking a serious hit. Raise the shields, Captain. We don't have any more shields. Okay, so so that situation where someone is like, I don't know what bet they took. Someone is like, again, it's going down, 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 down. They're paying close attention to that though. They're watching these numbers. They're watching the needle go down every day, and like I feel like they want to mitigate, but I don't know if this was something they locked in. There's no mitigation right here. There's no mitigation here. But they're watching you and watching. It's like they're watching their stock fall, and then they're watching you in this rebel healer energy. Like they're watching the whole situation. I feel like this is contemplation about like, shoot, what do I do next? Like, I don't know if it's they don't think things should be going that way for you. I'm not sure. Yeah, look, again, this always comes at somebody as soon as the negative energy comes out with these cards. It's like, again, bitter pill to swallow. Somebody is like having trouble. Again, they're observing all this going on around them. They're having trouble like accepting the main reality that again, this might be FUBAR right here. Okay, fucked up beyond all repair. Okay, this might be a snafu, which is also an acronym. Situation. What is it? SNA. It's situation, something about situation being fucked up. I can't remember, but look it up. Snafu is an acronym too. It means like basically stuck or like held back a little bit. Yeah, so somebody, and they're watching the whole situation. I think they're wondering like, why not you? Or like they're really in shock. Because they're having like a bird's eye view of everything that's going on, and they're like, and again, this is very uncomfortable. Something I feel like they've been told that like they tanked the company, or they made a bad bet, and now this is why everything's falling apart. They're feeling embarrassed, humbled, and they're very frustrated about it, and they don't want to like. They're being very dismissive about all of this, but secretly in the background, they're like watching the whole situation unfold. They're not letting one detail. Yes, reaping exactly. Like they're not letting one detail go by, and like they're wondering if like. Look down to they don't show them that card. A few dollars. Didn't I say the stock is falling? Someone is down to just a few dollars. Or again, this card could also represent, it could be like pentacles, like physical resources that somebody is like, it's dwindling. It's like someone is having to work with what they have now. If they had like a nest egg or something like that, it's not there anymore. And now like the check to check, now they've got to live with the paychecks, or again, the money that's coming in has to be like, it's what's two of wands in the reverse. Like now you're holding up the castle and the empire. And like, again, you don't have time to go be the king, the queen, the emperor, whatever it is that you're doing. Again, you're Atlas now. You're not Zeus anymore. So like you're down there and you're holding up the planet while it spins, and all the other mortals and the gods, they can do what they want. Whoever this is, again, lack of money or money problems, insufficient funds, frivolous spending, and not having any prospects. So again, it's the money going away, and it's like no opportunities to replenish, or like to re-up on. Again, if someone had a nest egg or they had some money saved up, it's gone. So like now all the money that comes in instantly goes out. You go from saving, let's say, like just as a round number, let's say you go from saving $1,000 a month to $100 a month. Now that $1,000 a month saving lifestyle you used to have, it's like that's out the window. All you can do again is hide in the house, eat crackers with butter, and like drink water with a little crystal light in it, or that Kool-Aid squeeze or whatever. Yeah, that is terrible. That the right spelling right there. That's terrible, yo. But again, I didn't. You guys saw what I did. Again, this I was like, stock is falling. It's like a few dollars. I'm down to my last couple dollars. Exactly, lemon and honey water. And the worst thing is like we gonna microwave the water because we don't turn the stove on. The element burn too much electricity. I ain't got it right now. Put that in the microwave. Put that water in a cup, microwave for 60 seconds, and then put the lemon in it. Like someone can't boil water, not on the stove. Again, the element costs a lot more money than, they're looking at, that's what I mean, like a bird's eye view. They're watching everything. Or they're watching well, here we have Hydro Quebec, right? So like, and they have the meter or whatever. So like they're watching the hydro meter turn, looking at every second. Yo, who took a hot shower last night? I told you, 3 minutes or less. All right, I'm rambling. Let's get some more. Oh wait, okay, one more and I'll get clarified. Is it? This is another person. I mean, someone here is like a good person. I don't know. They're they're completely separate from you and whatever this is. They just came out and they just want to say hi. I guess like hello. This could be someone in your energy. This could be your son or your daughter, or like again a friend of yours, like someone, or someone that you know in the environment that's just like. Again, they're just kind and generous to everybody. They don't try to hurt anyone. You've seen people be mean to this person, and then this person turn around and be nice to those same people. Like they just don't have a mean streak or mean bone in their body. Or for some of you, this is resonating, and this could be you. It could be you, but I feel like it's because you're already here. You're already doing your rebel thing, guerrilla warfare, healing the environment, and then this person's all again. You have a face, and this pure person has, and you notice that always happens, right? The people when we're talking about them, well, unless they come out as that page of wands or whatever in the reverse, like you guys have archetypes. You're people. I can see this person is clearly, and then you like these are very like strong, powerful, mature. It's just a man here, but there's no genders here. It's a strong, powerful energy, right? Of like a person, like this is a fully actualized person. This is like an adult, or again, if this is a young adult or some type of a student, like they're very, very, very mature for their age. But again, this is someone who's fully actualized, has been through some things in life. They're not afraid to tackle challenges, whatever. Again, this is a person that's very kind, good-natured. And again, it's very, very, like if you push this person to anger or grief or sadness or something, like people will come for you. They want to know why you did that. Because this person, again, you probably have seen people hurt this person, and then they come back and they're still nice. You know what I mean? They're still very nice. But these people here, they're just situations. It's like they don't want their faces to be seen all the time, or they never want their energy to be seen. It takes like a while, especially when we do these oracle cards. It takes a while for the opposing people to like even last time we had like the judge and all these people, and then they start coming out as these weirdos, like or no, not even. They come out as like the dark summons. It's like someone in the shadows doing shadowy things, but you can't exactly always see like what's their true disposition, right? It takes a while. But I notice how exactly your energy and whoever this person, your energy is honest and open. First cards you guys come out showing you're like, hello, I'm a healer. I'm also a rebel. Don't play with me. And this person's like, well, I'm just a good person. I just don't want to hurt nobody. But them, they're like, it's just a disembodied voice saying, my stock has fallen. And I'm watching you. And I'm down to my last few dollars. But they don't have a body or a face or whatever. It always comes out like that. It's something I noticed. Again, here's you, just like the last reading, Queen of Swords. You could have everyone under manners right now. We call that under manners. We call that tayat. Well, again, in Patois, it's just you could have everyone under manners right now. Like Debo, when you leave, they be talking again. Yeah, they feel like they got mind control over you, collective. You be like, shut the fuck up. They be quiet, but when you leave, they be talking again. It's like. The Queen of Swords, you could have like laid the law down, and again, powerful intuition, like people can see you coming. Even though Queen of Swords, she tends to stay in the background, like she's on her throne. You got to go to her. But yeah, people can feel that energy, or when you enter the room, like they know. It's like, oh man, here they go. Who done did them dirty now? I hope nobody, because damn. It's like you could be cutting people off left, right, and center, closing doors, not answering calls, and being like, because again, you see through people, you know what they are. And again, anybody that did something in the past that you didn't like, even if you didn't cut them off, again, they're at arms and swords length from you. They're like 2 lengths away. Again, very powerful aura or dynamic, a dynamic field of energy around you, right? It's like it's really spiritual protection, but it's like being consciously aware and also like being able to wield that, like protecting yourself. It's like not afraid. It's like you protect yourself spiritually, but like by any means necessary, and you won't feel bad about it after. You have no problem, again, dressing someone down, giving them a piece of your mind, letting them know, look, listen, okay, I'm not I'm gonna curse right here. I'm not for the fuck shit. Okay, knock it off. Like you're not afraid to do that. You won't. Your heart won't race. Your blood pressure won't rise. Your temperature don't change. You just a clear conversation, clear communication. You could be like that. Or if I'm not cutting you off, I'm letting you know. Listen, I don't play that right now. I'm not with that. I don't care what I was like before. Listen, you're gonna respect me now in this moment. Stay on the main timeline with me, please, because I don't want to wreck. I don't want to have to wreck you. And maybe not in those words, but again, yeah, like no fuckery. Exactly. You could be giving off that no nonsense attitude, even if you're not, like I said, not directly just cutting people off. It's like you're letting them know that listen, this is a serious time. Okay, this is a serious time for me right now. I don't know about you, but don't play with me like that. It could be something like that. Yeah, you definitely came out as a Queen of Swords in that reading I just posted. I tried to do a second video, and I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. It could be the snow, though. But the video wasn't videoing, and I was like, listen. But then I remembered what Aisha said. Hey, why don't you just go live? You know how much fun the live is? I was like, yeah, it's kind of fun. So, here I am. Second video of the day. Let's go. And that person who's disembodied and having a look, see? You see that? The law is not, see, they know, they're watching. They know they're in some kind of trouble, financial, definitely. But with this bitter pill to swallow, there could be some like other community, like other things about them that are like, ugh. It's like, again, you're in a position of power, so you can hide all your lies and schemes. And maybe they got stripped, like, again, who they were 6 months ago, they're not that person. So maybe a couple of their, again, those skeletons now, it's even harder to keep them in the closet, right? You don't have like, again, you're not a zombie master. If you were back then, you're not anymore. And now someone's like wondering what's about to happen now that they've done a bunch of F-girl, F-boy-ish all across the board. Excuse me. That's the dyslexia trying to come through. They've done a lot of F-boy, F-girl things across the board. And it's like, who knows? It's like, again, it's like, someone's like, let's say someone's had an entire criminal career and then they retire, but then they start to hear like their old criminal contacts are all getting busted. Like someone's nervous. You're not saying anything, but they know it can only be a matter of time before, police is at their house. And I know I keep using police as over these last few readings, but this is just like a general metaphor. I'm not trying to connect it. I'm just saying like as an example. Like, let's say someone is seeing like the other people, or like, like someone went to, let's say a group of people went to Mars. They came back. And now they're seeing all the other astronauts they went on the trip with. They all start dying from this mysterious disease. Like I said, someone's observing the whole situation. They're not like, I don't know, maybe they're getting symptoms. They're like, like, I don't know, I never felt like this. Like they know there's something about this that's like hard to digest. That it's like, I'm down to my last resources from what I'm saying. Like somebody about to go back to NASA and say, hey, look, what y'all do to me? Right? But the law, whatever this is, it's not on their side. Either way, it's gonna go bad. Like, again, the police are going to eventually come, or this mysterious sickness is eventually going to get the best of them. Like, whatever it is, like, someone is seeing, like, wow, like, did they just bust that guy across the street? Like, they can't run away fast enough, right? It's trapping. It doesn't feel good. Yeah, exactly. Someone has to, did I say police? Justice? Someone has to surrender. Come outside with your hands up. Nine of Wands reverse. I can't fight anymore. I'm done. Okay, I give up. Justice, someone getting busted, get on the floor. Okay, I surrender. Like literally, literally what the cards are saying, word for word, right? When you don't get justice or whatever this is, it's going to go bad. In the end, you're going to get caught, or it's going to blow up in your face, whatever. And the resources being at the final step should be like a clear sign for this person. That's them knowing that, oh, wow, it's almost over. But again, 9 of Wands in reverse. 9 of Wands upright is the wounded warrior. I can fight. I've already had some fights. You can see by these bandages. But I wrecked all those people, right? And then I cast them out. They're behind me. They can't come towards me again. They can't fight me anymore. And make no mistake, I'm ready for another fight if that's what you guys want. That's 9 of Wands in the upright. In the reverse, it's like I can't fight. I surrender. I give up, right? I've been defeated. The bandages, everything is indicative of like the pain that I've taken. Like my HP is low. I can't fight anymore. I surrender, right? I'm putting the wands down. I'm coming out. So, like I said, someone's dealing with some serious stuff. It's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. Definitely. Or what's that? All over me, Babylon, them all over me. All over me, Babylon, them all over me. I like that one. And then there's my Jamaicans will know. I'm not sure the name of this one. It's like, hey, call the police for me. a man just robbed me. Like that's the beginning of the song. It's like, call the police for me. Tell them it's a case of emergency. Yeah, HP low for all my D&D fans, Diablo, anyone that plays video games, anything role playing. You know what I mean when your HP is low. Again, 1 HP, you will lose consciousness. If your character has 100 hit points and he loses 99, he would be unconscious in the game. Like you gotta drag him out of the dungeon or revive him or her. Again, it's not good. When your HP is low, again, you're crawling around, you're beat up, you're hurt. You didn't dodge that last magic missile, you know, it ricocheted, it caught you. It caught you where you thought it wouldn't catch you. And now, yeah, you might have to come out with your hands up, surrender. Whatever this is, it's over. Like, again, someone knows that this thing is going to get them. Wow. Like, you see what I'm saying? It ain't over. It ain't over. You can't just walk away, close the cycle on this. And this is like in secret. Like I said, something is not like for the world to know yet or for everyone. It's not viral. It's not a movie, right? It's not out there. It's just certain people might know about it in a small community. It hasn't like exploded. It's not in the group chat yet, but this is what I'm trying to say. Where someone could be like observing the situation and like waiting for the shoe or the ball to drop or whatever the metaphor is. Like they're like, oh shoot, it's only, you know what I mean? It's only a matter of time now. What are you saying, sweet? Ow, are we not tuned? Didn't I not say this person's a good person? Look at them. Look at them. They're the lovers. And that's crazy because you came out as the Queen of Swords. Easily. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. They came out, again, wrecked, whatever. And pretty much almost in perfect lockstep with what we said before the cards even came out. And I said this person's a very kind person, loving. Again, they always lead with their heart. Ooh, the lovers. This could be, again, your companion, your son, your daughter, your best friend, like someone really close to you, someone you know. This could even be like your mom or your dad. Again, they're just like, or your grandparents. Someone that's like, just, again, they're here for everyone. What did you say? My palms are always open. Again, like, you need something? Just ask. Like, I'm not, people like, oh, they're taking advantage of you. But to this person, it's like, no, I'm just helping out people, man. It's like, I'm just helping out. There is no advantage to take over me, right? And you can't walk all over me because, again, people will come to this person's defense. I'm telling you, whoever this is, like, they're just too good-natured. They're so good-natured that it gives, like I said, if this person's a 5, they're a 7 or an 8, just based off their disposition. Like, their disposition gives them, like, attractive attribute points. Like, people like this. So, I don't know. It says lovers, but I'm not going to be like, oh, you're gonna marry them. This is your soulmate. Yeah, in that way, maybe. And for some of you, it is your spouse or your partner. And again, then you know that. But it's, again, a very broad energy. For some of you, again, it could be, if there's a person in your life like this that you see and you observe them. You know what their life is like. And again, you're one of those people that would defend this person. Or again, this is you. I mean, you are that sweetheart. You're good-natured. You're loving deep down. This is why you feel like people take advantage of you a lot or try to, again, but in your mind, you're like, why are you doing this? There's no advantage to take here. I was going to help you anyway. Like, trying to put me down or make me feel small or, like, give me the scraps. Like, I'm happy with that. I didn't even want to eat. I wanted to give you the meal. Like, people, it's like, it's things like that could be senseless to you. Like the little petty things people do to think they're getting ahead. And it's like, yeah, I was going to bring you food anyway. Like, you eating both plates, like, it's not hurting me. Like, I don't know why you know what I mean? Like, you can tell they're just doing little things to try to, like, offset you or see if you're really this sweetheart person all the time. And it's like, yes, I am. Or, like I said, someone like this and you've observed them being like this and you might wonder to yourself, like, why do people always try to mess with this person? Like, they don't ever try to hurt nobody. They're always trying to help. Shirt off the back type, male or female, no gender here. What team should I be in Madden? The Montreal Canadiens. You'll figure out soon what I did there. A sweetheart until I'm fucking not. Yeah, well, that's all of us. And again, you High Priestess, if you are High Priestess, I don't blame you. You probably see through a lot of bullshit. So, when you're being good and they're being nasty. And it's like, you know what? Not right now, but an hour from now. Expect karma, motherfucker. And you might leave, and again, 59 minutes and 58 seconds after that, something might fall and break. Something might trip and fall. Something like that. Again, I see High Priestess 4-4. Yeah, exactly. I'm sort of like that too. So I heard someone describe it as divine rage. Like, I'm not going to strike out at you, but the minute I'm like, no, it's okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. You should know you're in danger. Again, the angels are swooping down. They're like, wait. You tried to hurt who? No, hold on. You finna walk outside, have a flat tire. Oh, no, you home late? No, you ain't finna make it to the store on time. You're just going to be all off time. Your whole life going to be disrupted. You can be like, what happened there? And again, the best part about when that happens is, again, people go out in the world and act like it's not happening. They try to be like, oh, it's fake. It's not real. Oh, no, that doesn't really. Yeah. And they spend the next 2 weeks like shut up in the house, shook to death. Everything they touch be breaking, falling apart. Like, oh, the check just didn't land on time. What do you mean the check didn't land on time? Yeah, you're gonna have to wait and like things just be going haywire. So you know what I mean? I've said that before too. Again, here I'm not here to fight anybody. Again, you can I'll leave, and again you can fight you can fight divine and the heavenly host, and yeah, good luck, whatever. I don't really care. I won't be there. I wouldn't want to be. Who fights angel? Are you dumb? See, look, this person. That's what I'm trying. They're great. The sun, the lovers, listen, this person extremely happy. They make you happy. You love to see this person operate. Or again, I'm getting a feeling that for some of you, this is you. This is you. And again, a lot of community love, if they're not showing you, on some level you're seeing this. Somebody shows you. But this is there's a lot of people. Again, it could be a community thing too. You know, it could be, again, you're admired, you're held on a pedestal. Again, it has nothing to do, it's just your good nature. It's who you are. Like, why go against that person? Everyone can see that at some point they might need this person's help. So even if they're a hater, they got to keep that deep down. That's cute. I like that. I'm gonna give one more for you because everyone else got, well, they got three. They got two. I'm gonna give you one more as the Queen of Swords. What did I say, man? This is getting crazy. Like, Queen of Swords, like, again, boundaries. You may be assessing everyone that comes towards you. Like, you are not worthy. And again, if it's not directly slamming the doors on people, it's letting them know, like, look, I don't want to go upside your head. Again, not physically, but, like, I don't want to do it to you, bro. Leave me alone. Like, I'm locked in on what I'm locked in on. Like, yeah, I saw that I heard the joke. Yes, it was funny. Okay. But how long you guys want to spend laughing? I'm dead ass. And it's like, yo, what's wrong with them? It's like, no, you're just like focused and locked in. You're looking at the rest of the world like, why won't you focus and lock in? Why are you always trying to distract? Like, let's have some fun. Let's do this. No, why don't we lock in for 3 years and get something done? It's like, again, the rebel, you're going against what, like, again, people want to do all kind of wild, crazy, kooky things on the weekend, hang out, and it's like, you're like, y'all ain't locking in? Oh, because you went to work for somebody else this week. Oh, y'all was, okay, whatever. I'm going to go do my thing, whatever. It's like that. You could be locked in on whatever it is that you're doing. And it's like people, again, there's like a defense there. Like, they're trying to push the norm. And you're up there with the one wand and you're backing that all off. You're like, no, there's nothing normal here, bro. We do what we do. And again, there's not enough time in the day to always be having fun or always, like, because the Queen of Swords is a very serious energy. So it's like, there's not enough time in the day to always not be serious about the things that we want to do right now. It's like, yo, and you could really be coming in with that Seven of Wands. Like, everybody else is like against you on that, right? They have something to say, like they want to promote laziness or just a little more vacation time, and you're like, no, let's get back on mission. Like, what is this? And then it's like, you're going off by yourself and it seems like you're being mean, but again, you're keeping those lazy, unmotivated, unplanned energies not at arm's length, and then you have a sword there. They're at sword length too. It's like, you're 4 meters away from me and stay there. You're not even in my auric field, and I'm not playing. Like, you want me to put the sword down? Show me that you're serious about something, anything. If not, you're trying to get me this, like, okay, we only do, no, working more than this. It's like, no, I don't care. I'm doing what I'm doing, right? If it seems like I'm doing overtime, it's because that's what I got to do. But again, you're locked in on something right now, and the rest of them are like trying to push the point of like, take a break, take some time off. You don't need to work so hard. You need to do that so much. And you're like, yo, something like this. Commandments yet do you down talk African American blacks being the Hebrew Israelite? Listen to me, huh? Listen to me with that. It don't matter what you are. This is fake. This is fake. We are molecules and atoms, and we've convinced ourselves that, again, this is foam, rubber, and glass. Listen, that's fake. This whole world is fake. Make sure you're doing the right things, regardless of your religion or the Black American. I don't care what you are. Make sure you're living a divine life and you're helping the people. You're manifesting the highest timeline. And you're doing the right things, because there's Jewish, Christian, there's all kinds of people out there, and there's some nasty people that think about how we got here. Remember, they sailed those boats over here from England under the guise. Remember, religion was the key factor there, right? God, Christ, all that, right? The Spanish, they wrecked the whole freaking world under the guise of that power. So remember, it doesn't matter what you believe in. And I'm not saying to throw away your beliefs just because, again, we all belong to a gang that came from vicious killers and murderers and tried to convince us that this was divine. They built this whole world like this. And now, as you can see, the world is burning, and they're just like, oh, well, the people are going to have to pay for it, just like we always did through history. No. Make sure that you're just a good person. You have a kind heart and a pure soul. That's what it's going to come down to. If you think you're actually going to go up there and not see any Muslims or Buddhists or Christians or whatever, you're going to see all the good people regardless of what they were on earth. Because remember, this is not a sweater. This is just atoms. It's still just atoms. I'm not real. This is not a, these are just, this is just a cluster, and it's a cluster of cells that came together. And again, I have divine consciousness and I'm able to operate. But don't for a second think it's about, oh, the black American or the white or the Jewish. No, it's about who's doing the right things. Are we helping each other out here? Remember, they're trying to flatten those people in that other part of the world into a freaking parking lot right now as I'm doing this reading, huh? Never get off the main timeline and forget and think that, oh, well, I need this justified before I can be righteous. No, be righteous. You know what's right and what's wrong, yo. I'm not trying to, I'm not, maybe the black American is the Israelite. Even if you are, it doesn't change anything. Are you above what Donald Trump is doing to all the Americans right now? The American system right now, yo, people can't afford groceries in Canada. We don't know what our prime minister is doing. They're on the news saying the Canadians, the Canadians. What they don't know is most people don't even feel like Canadians anymore. We're just trapped here. And we have to abide by their laws and watch them wreck the whole nation. So no, make sure you're a good person. If maybe the black, maybe they are the Israelites. I don't know. But if they attain that power and they get leadership or what they want kingship over the planet just to do what was already done, no, then I don't give a damn what they were. They could burn too. You hear me? I don't care what you are. Make sure you're doing the right thing and you're in the main timeline. You're focused on what you're doing. That's what's really real. And again, I'm not telling you throw away your beliefs or whatever. No, go to church, go to the mosque, do what you're doing. But regardless of that, make sure that you're doing the right things out here, because that's what has not been done. And remember, they came over here and wrecked the world under the guise of that religious power. So it's like the Crips and the Bloods. Again, they're not a good thing in society. So again, if you're part of that, remember that even though you're part of a righteous gang, that religion has accepted killing countless people to gain power, to be like what they are in the modern world. So, and we don't, and God didn't come down and judge anyone yet. So we don't even know if that was right, what they did. We're just doing it. So be mindful, huh? Stay on the main timeline. It's not about who's the, well, we were the kings of the earth before. It doesn't matter. Well, you lost your kingdom. Look where we at now, kings of earth. If we, that's what we were. We fucked it up. So, yo, stay on the main timeline, yo. Be good to people and do the right things. That's the best we can do. Be a shining and guiding light in this world for once. Because through all our history, all I can see is that was what has not been done. And look where we are now. This is the main timeline we exist in, and I'm gonna be the first to say it. This world sucks, yo. It's fucked. So yeah, I didn't mean to go off right there, but I saw you trying to take a little religious turn. I don't know if you were trying to be clever or sneaky, but let's nip that in the bud and cut it off right now, because that won't work here. Doesn't matter what religion you are. Those religious people did fucking terrible things, and I'm black, so I know some of the things they did under the guise of religion. Listen, we're not going to go there, but make sure you're a good person. That's the main thing. Doesn't matter what you believe. Make sure you're a good person. Through and through. Don't lie about it. And again, remember, the Most High lives in your emotions, so you can't lie about it anyway. Wear whatever mask you want, but just know, one day you will meet that power. Anyway, I give you my word. That's not a promise. Anyway, let's keep going. I didn't mean to fly off the handle there, but just in case that's, and see, didn't I say that the true divine is right here as I'm saying this? Yeah, just backing up what I'm saying. No. Make sure you're part of the divine society, the divine family, the divine clique. Because there's been plenty of people that been said that and they ain't did shit but bring us here. So I don't know if we're those people, if those kings of old, but even if we were, we got our kingdom fucking snatched, and these motherfuckers are whipping our asses right now. So make sure you've got the power in your heart to be who you need to be in this timeline and raise it up. Remember, we're just carrying the water. We will all fall behind the veil at one point. This isn't forever. So don't plan your life like you need to have this, you need to have that. No, it's not real. It's not real. It's not real. None of it. We've created things out of atoms and molecules and given them form and functions and names. But if you took all the humans away and there were just birds here, do the birds say that that's a building? Do they say that's a car? No, we're here. It's part of our conscious field. So that could have been anything that what we wanted it to be. And they invented electric cars first, but because women didn't want to drive them, they took them off. And we got all these gas cars. And now it's like, oh, climate change. And yeah, exactly. They could have given us electric cars from the beginning and we could have lived in like a totally different world. But they didn't do that. So yeah, I got a gripe with that sort of thing. But yeah, make sure you're being a good person. As you can see, I got the fire came. I started sweating. Again, I don't know. I'm very serious about this life and this world. Again, I know I don't look like much, but again, I'm one brain with 13 minds. Like, we could go there if people want to. But again, I just try to keep it here. We're for the knowledge, for the divine. I serve the collective. But I'm ready to go toe-to-toe with whoever. Bring Elon, Donald, whoever. Neil deGrasse Tyson, whoever you believe is supreme intellect, I'll go toe-to-toe with them at any moment and wreck their fucking shit. Believe me. So, all right. Yeah, let's keep going. Just make sure you're good, guys. Just make sure you're good. Keep your divine power. So divine could be saying, again, everybody get out of collective's way it's about to go down. They're about to take off. They could be clearing the field, clearing the launch pad, getting you set to take off. There could have been, again, a supreme decision in heaven. Like everyone being observed. Oh, I see Divine had something to do. Again, it was karma. Divine made their stock fall. And Divine's watching them just like they're watching everyone in the environment. Jeez Louise. I'm in Canada. That's why I said the Madden team should be the Montreal Canadiens. They're a hockey team. I was joshing you, but yeah, they're clearing. Divine has like set what do you call that? Like a decree, a supreme decree. They're watching whatever these people. And again, like I said, I don't know if it's the angels or they love the internet. It makes the job on the other side so much easier. Now that we have the internet, I'm telling you, they see everything. So Divine's watching them. They're watching the stock falling. Divine's knocking the stock down. They're watching you. All this is bitter. They're down to their last few dollars. And then Divine is like, okay, okay, everybody get out the way. And like they're setting up the launch pad. And they're like, again, collective, go ahead, Rocketeer, blast off. Totally experimental process. And Divine's like, trust me, it's going to work. You turn that thing off and it's like, zoom, straight to the moon. Right? Pop Smoke style. Aim for the, shoot for the moon, aim for the stars. Again, you're going to land somewhere in interstellar space. So just keep looking upwards, keep aiming upwards and firing your bolts. I feel like Divine has got your back and like, again, not that you're a toy, but it's like that, like winding you up and it's like, look at them go. That's like Divine is having the time of their life. And again, the angels are there like, oh yes, wonderful, triumphant, magnificent. Like everyone loves this little tiny creation and what it's doing. Like, and again, that's you, us as a collective, yes. But again, the individuals, me, you, like Divine is looking in at all of us like, oh my God, I couldn't have made it better. It's like so happy. So happy that he's willing to, again, bang the gavel and like clear a whole space for you and be like, you know what, you just build your little rocket ships over here. I want to see you go as high as you can go. Do it. You have universal clockworks and seeing divine timing and the meshwork of the universe behind the veil also in play. I only took that from the bottom because I happened to see it. The whole time I was shuffling, I didn't see any of the bottom cards. Even when I was talking, it was on the screen, like the reflection, but I never tapped into it. But that one I seen clearly. Here they come again. Okay, so everything's being cleared up. And again, here comes this perpetrator. So it's like as soon as something is getting ready to go good for you, expect someone to come in and like need something, want something, but they're in trouble. You know you can't trust this person. They've been dishonest and untrustworthy in the past. You see them as like elusive and kind of greedy. Like they're kind of smart, but because they use it for only negative or evil machinations, you kind of look at them as dumb. Like a person, like you could apply yourself to like school and totally get a degree at an accelerated pace. But you want to do this like trickery, fool everyone. You're so smart behind the veil type. I don't know. You don't trust this person because of that. You feel like they're smarter than that, but they want to do a bunch of low vibrational shit or like subjugate people that are because they have a divine mind, but they're not using it. So when they go around lower vibrationals, it's easier for them to subjugate. I think they just like the power. But again, they're being seen as immoral or whatever. The environment doesn't approve of them. I think Divine doesn't approve of this person too. And there was a person that Divine was giving them a lot of energy to work with, and they were misusing it or mistreating it, using it to be a bully. And they were like bullying the energy, trying to bully the Divine, like all kinds of weird universal law breaking. I feel like it could be this criminal entity. Look at that. What just came out? Right? Didn't I say someone's down? Maybe this is them. Didn't I say someone was down to their last few dollars? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Just fell on the floor. A red flag surrounding somebody's financial house. That's what I'm saying. And now finally they have a face. And then again, the blue, I didn't make these cards color coordinated. When I finished the deck, again, I feel like Spirit had something, Divine definitely has something to do with this because they all like match up in a way. Like, see, the person with the bitter pills, like they was blue. And I was like, I wonder who, they came out as a blue. That's all I'm saying. The synchronicity is there. And then financial house, down to my last few dollars, red flag. Again, my stock is falling. Like it's all the same story. I feel like it's them. So I feel like right as you're getting ready you're lifting off, right? And this could be for you right now. Like you could be taking off in like the next couple of days. You could meet this person again, or this person could come into your org field, into your life, your awareness. And again, they're going to try to, well, let's see what they're going to try to do. But again, there's red flags all over their finances. Something's off. Like I said, somebody down to their last few dollars, they did something here and messed themselves up. And it's like a few months ago, they might have been flying high, right? Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Something like that could have been in, that's what I was hearing, right? It's like cranes in the sky. Was that this reading? Your clear audience be crazy. But yeah, they could have been flying high like 6 months ago, in the summertime or whatever, or just before summer, whatever. They could have had a good summer. Now it's not so much, and they need you. They need your help. I feel like this is the person with a few dollars and stuff. They're gonna ask for money. Someone's gonna ask you for money straight up. Whether it's $50, $20, $100, $1,000, $1,000,000. Someone's gonna ask you for money straight up alone. And this is the when and whoever this is, it's like Godfather, right? When Vito said, and whoever comes to you with that treaty bullshit, they're the fucking traitor. When he told Michael that, bang. And Michael's like, yeah, you told me that before, Dad. I know, I'm watching. It's like something like that. When this person comes towards you, you're gonna know, like, oh, like if you were uncertain before, based off what I'm telling you now, you're like, oh, okay, I really can't. I knew I couldn't trust. Natty was right. Like you might be like, this is John Q, but it might be Jane B. You see what I'm saying? Like you're thinking of a specific person, you're like, oh, it's gotta be them. And then when you see the actual person, you can be like, oh, I can't trust you, like that. When you see this person, whoever asks you for money is like that. This is the person that you cannot trust. However they've been operating in your reality. This person could be wearing a mask, could be the sweetest person to you. Whoever that is that comes to you, like I said, you could be thinking it's definitely gonna be this motherfucker. I hate them, but maybe it's them. But if it's not, it might be Jane B. You'd be like, what, Jane? You too? Oh my gosh, scatterbrain Jane. So just be on the lookout. Someone's gonna come to you, ask you for money. Whoever that is, now you know you cannot trust this person, right? They're in a lot of trouble. They're doing a lot of weird things in the background, no matter what they're telling you. And then you might catch them in a lie right there. You might not say it. They might give you a whole hoopla and long speech about, well, you know, this happened and blah blah blah. They bet it at the track. They bet it at the track. Or whatever. They got the money and they basically flushed it down the toilet. They didn't care. Let's just say that. But whoever that is, then now you're going to be able to see clearly at least one of the untrustworthy people in your life. And you're going to know for sure because there's one person that's going to ask you for money, and then if one person asks you and another person, it was a damn principality, and it's both of them. Don't trust them. Someone's going to dress it up right now how they need this, and again, it could be one person you're thinking of, but it's another person. Again, and they've blown whatever they had on whatever they're doing. It's them, not you. You don't have to bail this person out. You could. I know, Collective, you're a pretty amazing person. Again, this person here would definitely be like, whatever. Like, I'm not going to give you 50, I'll give you 25. I'm not going to give you 100, I'll give you 50. It's like, there is someone here they're so good and kind-natured that they would help the person. But I don't, again, free will and discernment, do what you want. The reason why I don't recommend it is because I can tell this person, there's no cards that indicate that they want to get better. It's like divine is on their ass. So they might do this, and again, maybe for a little while, act like everything's good, but then again, come back to the squandering, and one day they'll need your help again. And then again. Like, I'm just not seeing where this person gets it together, is what I'm saying. And I'm not seeing where they come out of this. I don't know if it's just childishness or whatever. Again, they seem to be very high vibrational, but they just like to be around lower vibrational shit because they have more control that way. And you see that about whoever this is, and you don't. A fall from grace, something is perishing, shattering into 1,000 pieces, being scattered to the wind. That's something. This person, they're having a fall from grace. This is who they are. The Ace of Wands in the reverse, like everything I just described. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And they're gonna come to you and say, "No, I got an Ace of Wands. I got something on the horizon, something planned, man. It's gonna be big. I just need something to get it off the ground." Don't trust them. They're lying. Thank you, Divine. Thank you. I'm not even gonna say what I see. We've said it. We said it. Again, don't attach yourself to this person. They're no good. Okay? They're no good. Look how they want to have you. Look how they want to have you. All confused, trapped. Never speaking of the devil between you in the room, acting like the demons, the reverse fire doesn't exist. Nah, don't trust this person. I'm not even gonna get into everything. Yeah. Definitely. What, fall from grace with the devil, with the literal fallen angel? What was I saying before? Someone's like been cast down, like. Was it this reading? I don't know. I'm really... But yeah, it's like someone's been cast down. They're literally a fallen angel. They're literally cast out of heaven right now. And like I said, someone's been going against the divine. Divine is here banging... Again, you will not pass Gandalf. Like, someone's being blocked. And like, the devil is here. Like, someone's getting a smackdown laid on them. Like I said, didn't I say divine on their ass? Like... Someone is getting the smackdown laid on them, and this is the energy they're in. They want to come in this devil energy and like hope that you can save them from, again, being scattered and shattered. put in shambles. Oh no, here comes that. Oh no, 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 the nose. Hold on, I'm fighting a sneeze, yo. I don't think I can. Ah, there it goes. Oh boy. We'll get one more because the Hierophant came out. Again, divine blocking the pathway. Either you get down with what's right or you're not going anywhere. Again, blocked. Fall from grace, scattered and shattered to the winds. Nothing's gonna happen here unless, again, you bow down. And again, divine's here in so many forms. So many forms. He's working the power. And like, now I can tell that divine's really at work. Because not like all the major arcanas are landing in the upright. So it's like, oh, the universal energy is at play. Yeah, the universal energy is at play, but it's like where he needs it to be in the reverse, it's in the reverse. Like, no, Most High would come out as judgment, but as justice. But no, in this situation, I'm not granting so justice in the reverse. Then he comes out as the judge in the upright. Crazy. And then it's like, this is the Pope, the physical representation of the Most High on earth. And this is him swearing people, again, into, you've got to get down right now and get down with divine, whoever this is, right? Divine gonna be on your ass until you admit defeat. Not to the people, the environment, and around you. To divine, until you bow down and be like, okay, I'm gonna stop doing F-boy, F-girl stuff. Like, show me my path too, please. Like, they're not finna get anything. Again, they're finna go around and ask for loans and take things from other people. They're never finna have their own. Yeah, it's looking like that. Straight up. I'm not even, there's nothing else I can say. With that devil there, it's pretty much over for this person. I can't say anything good about them. If they're not a full-on criminal perpetrator, again, there's someone immoral in the environment that's in devil energy, holding it like, you're bad. Okay, there's no human beings that I don't want to, but like, this seems like a bad person. Like someone that wants to do bad, like get in a position of power so they can like be bad. They're not in a position of power right now. And like, I feel like that's what they need. That's why they need the money. So they can go throw their weight around the environment. Like they did something to get paid. Like that, like, come to you, ask for a loan, and go around other people and act like one of their other harebrained schemes paid off. But really, again, they don't have, their schemes are harebrained, but they don't have anything going on. They're not winning at life right now. I feel like they're going to try to flip that script. Like, come to you and act like they have a plan that maybe even someone else's plan, right? And then get the money from you and then go around other people and say that they had a plan, that it worked out, and now that's how they got the money. But really, they lied about the original plan to bring that business plan to you so they could get approved for a loan, so they could go outside and just stunt and front around people and, again, throw their money around. Because I noticed someone here had frivolous spending. It's somewhere here. Down to my last few dollars. Yeah, frivolous spending. They already have a lack of prospects, so they might lie and say that they have something going on in order to dress this up. They want to season the meat. The meat want a little season. You know, they don't want this to be just bland. They want you to taste it and be like, oh, that's good. Okay, yeah, I'll go along with that. But be careful. The next person, and it seems like it's gonna happen soon, but the next person to ask you for money, again, it could be $5, $20, whatever. This person, first of all, they're lying about that. And it's just a linchpin. They got a bunch of shit in the background that they're not telling you that they could be lying about, right? And maybe it's like a bunch of small little white lies. But either way, like maybe someone has, like I'm just saying as an example, I'm just saying. Let's say someone has a drug habit, they're not telling anybody, and that's where all their money is really going. It's like something like that. It might be something that they could just clean it up over like a season, you know, get sober up, hang around the right people. If you need to go to like one of those classes or something, like somebody could clean up. But I don't know, they might leave it unchecked. Like I said, there's like a little thing, and then when you pull it behind, there's going to be a bunch of other problems there, whether big or small or a bunch of small ones, whatever. But this person's lying about a bunch of shit they got going on, definitely 100%. All right, just so that they're in your awareness and you're in the clear. And like I said, when that person comes through, you'll know. I mean, behave accordingly. Don't be like, aha, and I heard in a reading that you was like, no, but you'll know. Like now, again, it's in your, I put it in your awareness, you're going to know. You'll be like, oh, that's them? Wow, I didn't expect it to be you. Or maybe it's the person you expect, which would be not underwhelming, but, you know. Like I say, someone's going to contact you. They have something important to tell you. It's like, breaker, come in. Someone's like, no matter where you are, they're going to find you, right? They're going to find you. They're going to call you out by like your code name across the airways. Like, listen, this transmission is strictly for you. Even if everyone hears it, it's like they're going to ignore it because it's like it's strictly, specifically for you. It's like, yeah, somebody come in quick, talking fast, or it's like catch you at like the last second right before you step out the door. It's like, hey, what, you can't loan me like $1,000. Something like that. Like someone's gonna like wait for the moment, come in, and like, I got something important to tell you, but it's really that, again, they need something from you. It's important to them. Again, with this sweetheart energy, I can't say that all of you will completely shut them out. I don't think you'll give them everything they want, but there may be some questioning and like, what are you doing with this, or what are you gonna do? Like, do you think this is gonna solve your problems? You need a more long-term plan. There could be like a little conversation about that. But some of you, like I said, you might say, "No, I don't have 20. I'll give you 10." Like, again, you want to see this person do, on some level, you want them to prove to you that they can use that divine mind of theirs. Like, that you won't go down there and just subjugate these lower vibrationals for the way it makes your ego feel. You know what I'm saying? So some of you might, because you're so good, like, you're so good. Again, people try to take advantage when there's no advantage to be taken. You were gonna be nice anyway. You were gonna help them anyway. It's so many weird people in the world. Jeez. Can you guys see that? I'm jealous of you, but I would never admit it to your face. This is what I'm saying. All right, this person seems to have taken over the reading. Let's switch decks. Lord have mercy. No, well, in the face of all of whatever this is, somebody's coming out shining. They being seen, all right? Somebody's being celebrated. Hey, you're the town hero. You know how much they love you out there? Like someone's being put up on the pedestal, and again, the haters, the crowd is being told, shh, no booze, okay? No booze. You cheer them, you cheer for them. They're the hero. It's like, could be something like that. Someone's having their moment. Again, even if they're not telling you, you're having a moment. You're shining. Go out there and do your thing. The more and more people see you, the more in awe they are of what you do. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Like I said, that whatever happened in the past, that over with. Collective is on the mend. She's coming in slowly, but it's for surely. So again, keep stacking some ones on top of some 10s on some 20s, some 20s on some 50s, 50s on some 100s, and listen to me. 2 seasons, you're going to be on top. And it's not a long time. It's not a long time. The older I get, the more time really freaking flies, though. Trust me. Oof. It's already winter again. Who had that? Okay, so it's like if this is you on if you're 6 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, again, everybody know, from deep down, everybody know what this is. They know who you are, right? And I feel like you're not facing the same trials and tribulations that you used to face. You're working towards an up and up. There are other energies on the outside, but they're experiencing that. You're not there. And again, it's 6 of Swords in the reverse. This person here, again, where Divine said, no, I'm not gonna have you coming towards this person, okay? This is that devil energy here. Like they're outside, you're inside, and that's the separation. Divine is the door. And it's like, no, you can't knock on this door. Or someone's like, what, they don't have a doorbell around here? Like they can't see, they don't know how to, they knock on the door, someone opens that little slot and says, what's the secret password? And they're like, and the slot closes. It's like something like that. Divine is like, no, you can't just come towards this person. I'm sorry. Like you have a date with me. What were you even trying to sail what boat? Flips their boat. Divine's like, no, you got to come see me first. You got to bring that out. What? They know. They're in their head about that. Like I told you, somebody, their problem is not you. They got to go make peace with God, and He's waiting. Like the Divine is waiting. They're all up there. Like they're watching. Like I said, with this person using the satellite to watch you, Divine is tapping that same satellite, watching them. Like I said, they know. Somebody knows they're in spiritual jail. Again, if you're in the 5 of Pentacles, you're inside in the reverse. They're outside experiencing the cold and the hurt and the financial pain and ruin and potentially some health problems. When I tell you guys, like there's 1,000 ways to see STDs in these cards. Be careful again. Or if it's not that, like they had a scare or they did something, what's the word? Sexually inappropriate, or okay, they did something that made them nervous when it was done, right? They did something that made them nervous when it was done, and it was in that area. Listen, someone could have gotten secretly a little sick. Again, waving that thing around, unprotected, right? Could be having a fall from grace in that area, is what I'm saying. I'm not gonna go. Yes, it is exactly. Yo, me, like I said in one. I'm pure. I'm good. I'm paid. Nobody touches me. So I'm good. But yeah, it's treacherous out there. And there was people showing up in previous readings like they knew, and they still were like going out there like party central, like they were the life of the party. I didn't like that either. It's things like that make me so scared, like in this world, right? It's like, okay, maybe you suffered an injury, player. sit on injured reserve, mend that. But people who continue to try to play in the game when they're hurt, I don't like that. They're gonna hurt other people. So yeah, if someone is in their mind about all of this, right? They're trapped in their head about all this. It's not that they're trapped in their head. Divine is putting those swords. They put those swords around them, and it's sort of how I know too. It's a divine thing is because again, Eight of Swords is all you have to do is lift the blindfold, and you'll see that you're not trapped at all. What that card means is someone is put there, they're blindfolded and they're tied, right? But they're not even tied tightly. And then they put the blindfold on first, and then they put the swords around you, and they tell you that the swords are surrounding you. But you're so gripped by fear, you never take the blindfold. You just believe them. You hear them walk away, and you stand there on the beach frozen. And in your mind, you're like, shoot, if I move, one of these swords are going to catch me. But really, if you took the blindfold off, you'd see that, oh, you could just step around these swords. Like, they're there, but they can't really hurt me. But someone hasn't taken the blindfold off. Again, divine won't let them. They're being forced to, again, feel the pain right now until their problem is not with you. It's with the Most High. But they're making it like you could help them or something else in the world, like, this is someone that's chasing like fame or like whatever it is, something outside of themselves. And what it really is, divine is like, no, you got to come back to me. You got to come back to square one, come back to yourself. And someone refuses to accept that. And again, this is why they're having problems on the surface in the three-dimensional and why they feel like they need your help. Because again, you've done the work, and now things are your inner reality is beginning to represent your outer reality. And now somebody sees that and they're like, whoa, hold up. They think they can just come to the final product and just show me how to make that final product. They don't know about anything you put into becoming what that is, right? There's no way to get to that, to what you are now, just like that. It takes like years and years of, it's like a diamond. It takes years and years of pressure and like different geological force, things that we don't even, and we just see the diamond. We don't even want to know about what happened over the last million years to make that happen, right? So someone believes they see you shining and they be like, just show me how to shine. And it's like, okay, first thing, you got to sit in a room for 100 days and meditate. And they're like, I'm not doing that. Just show me how you're shining. And it's like, I just told you. It's like something like that. They don't want to do the work, or they don't even want to believe that that's the way. They think that you just stumbled upon this, or like you have some kind of trick. But really what it is, they got to go back to the divine. It keeps coming out. Eight of Swords, like, divine he's over there saying like, no, there are problems with me. You go on what you're reading, Hardini. You're doing great. There are problems with me. So yeah, okay, let's get some more for you. Yeah, whatever happened in the past could be over. It could, and maybe you're still reeling or feeling the PTSD from whatever happened. Yeah, you went through that. I'm not gonna say you didn't suffer an ending here. They could have got you. They could have got you good at least one time. But all that's over. Now from that comes the Nine of Pentacles: independence, stability, having enough for self and potentially for maybe one or two others in the environment should they need. Or again, being able to loan a helping hand, being stable, having opportunities on your horizon that you may not be rich now, but you have opportunities to take yourself on a higher plane of like financial satisfaction and these type of things. So just a matter of time, right? And someone's definitely in touch with their spirit team and like these type of things. There's a lot of meditation and making sure, it's like saying little prayers and affirmations to yourself to make sure that you stay on the path, and that things like, oh, divine, I hope this really works out for me, like that type of thing. And then like it works out. Maybe it's still a little rough around the edges, but again, you're having your way with it. Stay in this energy, very stable, very physical, very down to earth, like good things happening. But you're at the control. It's like whatever will be, like something like that. You got to make it happen. Again, choose what you want. So divine knows how to shape your life, but it comes down to you. And this could have came out of, again, some type of ending or pain that you were feeling, but you're coming out like stronger in the sense of more independent. You don't need anybody now to help you flex your muscles. You're good on your own. You can stand on your own too. People got to recognize that, salute it, respect it, like that sort of thing. And then there's that Seven of Wands. Exactly. And then you become the Queen of Swords. You're like, okay, now I'm going to defend this. Like, now I'm no nonsense. I'm okay. Now what the things we said before, it's like, now I'm no nonsense. Now I'm locked in. And it's, again, people coming towards you with distractions and other kind of things like, oh, you could take a day off, or you can afford to just, and you're like, no, I can't. And for me, it calls into question like what you guys are really about. Some of the things you say, I think it's not true, because for the amount of like fun you guys want to have, vacation time and all this stuff, I'm wondering really how much you're getting done behind the curtain, and if you're lying to me about your success. Like something, you could have this like mind state around you, like very serious, because of what happened before. Again, that Ten of Swords was no joke, but you bounce back pretty quickly. Wow, and then the Queen of Swords. So you took 9 swords out, and that final sword, you're keeping it with you. That's your sword that you're keeping them at arm's length with. It's like, no, I remember that betrayal, that pain, that ending. It's like you gotten rid of all the pain. That 10th sword, you took it out, but you didn't throw it off the cliff or into the ravine. You kept it as a reminder, and now you use it as your weapon. That's why they can't. Again, Queen of Swords, the past has affected you, but you learn to grow from it as opposed to, again, tower for me, not to me. And now you have that final sword. So anyone that comes in, it's like when they see, they're like, oh, that's the sword that wounded them. Like they know you're not to be played with for that reason. Like the lock in, the focus is what I'm saying. Yeah, I be doing that too. Burn the holy. Yeah, I be doing that too. Again, I told you, hey man, let a demon come out the woodwork. I hope you do. I hope it does. I'm praying. I hope it does. I hope you do. I'm gonna rear naked choke you so bad in front of all your other lower vibration. Again, not physically. Again, let someone come in and be like bullying someone when I'm in the room or whatever. I'm gonna bully you back. I'm gonna bully you back. Or we're gonna have a problem. Again, you can do all that shit when I'm not there. Don't fuck up the atmosphere and don't bring none of that lower vibrational shit around me. I'll fuck this whole place up. Don't play with me. As soon as I see a demon, I go buck wild ape shit. I don't play. I'm sorry, I'm one of those earth angels. I don't play that shit. Like I said, this ain't gonna be like before where you crucifying and we're like, oh Father, they know not what. No, they know what they do now. And we came back now, so we're not gonna play that game anymore. Again, I'm gonna take that cross, I'm gonna wrap it around your freaking neck, and I'm gonna throw you down the stairs with it. Like, don't play with me. I don't play with demons and all this bullshit. I will wreck your shit and send you right back to your fucking master. And while you're explaining to him, I'll kick the door in on both of y'all and beat both of y'all asses in there. Don't play with me with this demonic shit. I don't do that. Like I said, be a good person. Be a fucking good person. That's all we ever have to do in this world. That's all we really got to do. So again, I don't play that lower vibrational shit. Fucking treating people like shit and then coming around me and act like we're friends. No, I'm gonna treat you like shit too. And then what? What do you want to do? You want to fight about it? What? Your shit, bro. There's nothing to fight about. Go your way, man. Like, I don't play that. So yeah, let's get back to the reading though. Let's get out of Hardine's universe. Seven of Pentacles landing on the... So, again, it's going to be a lot of wins coming in. Again, a lot of... Before, where you used to have to try to do a lot of bullshit, and then you get, like, one victory out of it. Now you get a bunch of victories and, like, one piece of bullshit coming on and on and on. Like, there's a lot of good things coming your way. Again, Divine is slamming the gavel down. Like, the Hierophant and the Judge card is there. The Hierophant's holding the staff, and the Judge is holding the gavel. Like, they're both catering to, like, boom, these fools out the energy, yo. Again, you will not pass. Like, you're not going to have anything until you come talk to me. Make it right with me. Collective made it right with me. That's why they can pass. Everybody else is going to have to do the thing. 8 of Pentacles. Like I said, something could be good. 7 to the 8. Like, there's a progression also. Like, things could get good, and then then the heart. Like, things get good. You start to see, okay, I can win here, win here, win here. And you start putting in the work, and then, like, things get really good. Really good. So good, you're not even going to notice at first what's going on. You'll be so focused on what you're doing. Someone be like, did you see that outside? There's a line of people to see you out here. Like something like could catch you totally off guard where you're like, so like, I don't have time right now to... Did you say a line of people? It's like something like this. Divine could be getting ready to, again, in the face of the injustices that you face, just in the reverse, in the face of the injustices that you faced, Divine could be getting ready to like boss your life up. Like life finna be like a layup, like easy, pretty, beautiful, slow motion. Did you see how they twisted in the air? Oh my gosh, the acrobatics. It's like, yeah, you could be getting ready to kill it. Again, have a lot of divine support, help, angelics, just missing the tragedy or just leaving before it happens. Like, there's gonna be a lot of luck and favor surrounding you. You don't really have to do anything. Again, if you just follow your thought, just live your life regularly. You don't have to do anything. This is all around you. You might eventually pick up on like, this is what's happening. And again, it could be like scary or weird at first, but then you're gonna see like things are just gonna progress like this. You're gonna be like where you need to be, when you need to be there. The person that you need to see, sometimes you're gonna be thinking it's a certain person and then it's gonna be someone else. And you're gonna be like, oh no, that was the person I came here, did this whole thing for 3 hours, and in the last 8 minutes, I met this one person. Like, that's why I really came here. Like, it's gonna be a lot of that. Or like seeing a thing, or like buying a product or something. It's like, I was just about to leave, ain't nothing. It's like, oh, and then I found this, or something like that. It's gonna be a lot of like favor coming your way. People calling you last minute, like, oh, I didn't know, but could you do this? And like, it's working. Everything's just start working out. But again, there's one pitfall here. So like I said, there could still be some things that like, again, you know, some things you don't succeed at everything, but you're not going to take it in a way where like, it's not going to, like, you're not being beat up by it or you're not hurt by it. It's okay. because with all the other things going on, it's going to be easy to mitigate those feelings, right? Like, yeah, I got 4 successes here. Nah, this didn't work out. That's fine. I got another 2 here. 2 things didn't work out here, but I'm already onto this project and it looks pretty promising. Like that sort of thing. It's like milestones, like stepping up, 1 step back, 3 steps forward, like 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, 3 steps forward. Like could be like that to when you look over it over the overall. It's like, yeah, I took 20 steps forward here. Like it was a no, but really it was like, it was like going like this. And eventually, like I was here. A couple times I had to backtrack, but it's still going good. And yeah, that could be like the energy is getting ready to surround your life. It's like heaven's making a supreme decision over that. Like final decision. This is how it has to be for the next, again, you're not giving me a timeline. So I guess, like I said, stay in this energy for as long as you can, as long as you live, if you can. Okay, well, there comes the promiscuous lying player. That could be that same criminal person. Yeah, it could be. This person's experiencing a lot of, like, they're being turned around and sent in every other direction except the direction of the treasure, the opportunities, the money, the health benefits, the financial stable, like the beginning of that pathway opening up for them. They're being pointed in every other direction except that one. That's what I'm saying. Divine really has, like, again, foot on neck with someone. And what they need to do is don't look at you. Look at who's got their foot on your neck. It's divine. This is who's calling your phone nonstop, or you're acting like you can't hear it, or you don't want to answer, or you're on do not disturb or airplane mode. Yo, pick that call up, yo. Things are only going to get better if you pick that call up. The more you dodge, again, this is why all your cards are always landing in reverse. Ace of Wands in the reverse again. Jeez, Louis. Now they got an Ace of Pentacles. So again, their physical dreams are being shattered and scattered. And look, that's done. And it's because of how you are. It's because of how you are. Again, you're a little liar. A little liar. You bring bad news, bad luck. You know you do. But you don't. But then you try to play victim, or you try to. It's never your fault, right? It's never your fault. It's always somebody else. Always somebody else. Okay, that's an interesting combo. What does that mean? Let me see this. And I don't know. They feel like you're to blame for their stagnancy, or again, because they can't. That's what I'm trying to say. You're not the problem. Someone doesn't understand, like, you're doing good, so you're like outshining me, or you're making me look like I don't try, or it has nothing to do with you. This person, I'm telling you, they need to take it back to the Most High. They feel like you're the one putting them in this Atlas energy, like they're holding up everything on their, but it's, you don't even live this person's life. How could that be on you? Yeah, whatever this is, they can't stop it. They wish it would end. They wish it could, again, call the Grim Reaper in on this one, change this one, transform the situation for me, please. Make it anything but this, but he can't do it. Again, even the Reaper doesn't want to hear this person. The Most High's got all the angels on standby. He's like, don't give this person anything that they want, huh? I need them to come see me, personally, me. No, don't call Archangel Michael. Don't call Gabriel. Don't call Raphael. Don't call the Reaper. Don't call Sandalphon. Don't call Izzy. Don't call none of them on them. Come see me. Your father's calling you. Hey, yo, you know your father's calling you. He said to call him back. Yeah, I'll call him. No. He said, I don't like the way his voice sounded. I think you should call him back. I'm not going to say he was upset, but he seemed good. Just call him back. Just call him back and see what he needs to talk to you, right? It's something like that. This person, yeah, again, nothing's going to work. 301. Nothing's coming their way. I feel like, again, whatever, this is what I was trying to say, where your energy is, because you're in alignment, there's nothing, again, the cards aren't really, it's all the other energies are buzzing so much. Like, that's what I'm saying, why it's always so easy to see you. You're like way here at the bottom, like a little dome of light. And then all around you is this smog and dirty, I don't know, like all this black smoke. Like, I can definitely tell who is who and what is what over here. Like, you're in alignment. You suffered some kind of painful something, and it made you a rebel. You've healed yourself, and you're healing other people and everything, but it changed your brain chemistry right there. Now it's guerrilla warfare on this, and I'm gonna win. Like that's your mentality. It's like strike by strike by strike. I'm gonna take whatever this is, this principality over my life, this organization, or whatever this is, this negativity that's been holding me back or been stopping me. It's like now you're really, again, guerrilla tactics until this thing is destroyed, or again, it's down for the count. It's a finna wake up and hear the referee say 9 and be like, what, 9? And be like, it's over. Like, this thing finna get knocked out. Which the tactics, again, it changed your mind, it changed your blood, your DNA, your brain chemistry. Those experiences, they're in your DNA. Like, your child could be born. you could never see your child. Let's just say hypothetically, and then as they grow, they will not be susceptible to whatever this is for. They won't even understand where it came from, but it's already in your DNA. In what your lineage is gonna forever remember this. They'll be able to recall it and have no reference point. Let's say they didn't know you. They'll have no reference point from it, but it started with you. You actually changed the brain chemistry of, how can I say, you change the DNA of your family, let's say. People are going to be born with, again, they're going to look just like you and me, whatever, but they're going to have different brains now because of what you went through. Nobody that comes after you is going to tolerate anything like this. You put such a powerful like energy behind what you're doing to close this down, to shut it down. Like I said, someone got their block knocked off so hard, when they woke up, they heard 9. They were like, what? They thought it was gonna be, they had like 9 seconds to, and then while they're thinking that, 10, the fight was over. Like someone's confused, disoriented, rocked to the core. Yeah, because they tried to give you a 10 of swords. You recovered from that, but you kept that sword and now you use it. Wow. Again, bravo. Age of Aquarius, bravo, collect. This is what I mean, where you wield the energy like a freaking true master. I don't know if you're trying to. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like your general disposition, like this is who you are, or this is who you are now. I can't speak about what's before that 10 of swords. Like, I'm seeing that and then I'm going forward. I don't want to get, again, it doesn't matter how they hurt you in the past. It didn't work. That was weak. Yeah, I don't want to say it like that, but you know, like 50 Cent sort of. It's like, if you ever want to see what, again, how the entire divine process works, look at 50 Cent. He's a perfect example. What you saw happen to him over the course of his life that's why I always say, three-dimensional circumstances, physical circumstances could look however, doesn't matter. You could already be, when whatever happened to him, he was already the King of Pentacles that he is now. He was already, that was him entering his highest timeline. And now look at all the things, like he had to go to rehab. He said he got addicted to the drugs and he didn't want to be like that. So he stopped taking the drugs and then he started like working out raw dog. His body's throbbing all the time. He's in pain. He fought through all of that and he's a billionaire now, has his own film studio. See what I'm trying to say? Where follow your timeline to the end and see where it goes. And that's a perfect example. We're going to keep that one there and I'm going to keep bringing that one back because it is true. If you're looking for exactly how, many men, exactly. In the Bible, it says what goes around comes around. He says the guy shot him, then 3 weeks later, he got shot down. And he says now it's clear that he's here for a real reason because he got hit like I got hit, but he can breathe in. Many men like that, right? Someone else put through the same process, they might not survive it. They might not have what it takes. Boom, 50 Cent took that. And you could go back on Wikipedia his life. It was not easy. He's documented many times all the things he's went through. And he fought through all of that, did his whole rap career, had success. Now he's into, this is what I mean, where this could be your highest, something like what your highest timeline looks like. For 50, he wanted it to be that way. He wasn't going back to, if you know his story, he grew up in a tiny basement, couldn't even stand up, selling drugs, getting busted by the police, doing all this stuff. He was never wanting to go back to there. So when he wanted that Hollywood millionaire lifestyle, and you see how he manifested it for himself, even from his darkest, deepest moment. And that's kind of like what's happening to you right now. Now, God forbid, I hope that none of you guys have ever actually been physically hurt. I hope not. But if you need an example, if you're sort of in the dark and you're like, why is this happening to me? What? Yeah, maybe you're recovering from your 9 shots period. Like, I'm not saying, and I'm praying, I'm not wishing that on anyone or anything like that, but I'm saying the thing, whatever, and wow, and I said you kept 1 sword, right? So 9, I didn't even realize, look at the synchronicity. Thank you, Divine, thank you. But this is what I'm trying to say, where whatever was behind this 10 of swords, I'm not looking that far back in the past. Whatever they did. 50 Cent, exactly. He got the 10 of swords, painful, permanent ending. And for him, physically painful, permanent ending. But what did he do? He became the 9 of Pentacles, independent. He built himself up. Now he's got all the prospects. And again, 50 is an independent. He's single. But this is what I'm trying to say, where you could already be in that energy, but it's going to take a year, 2 years. Again, your life is going to have to open up and develop. So if you need a reference point for what you could be experiencing, and I always tell you, it's the same divine energy for everyone that ever lived. It always is. It's just the quadrillion Googleplex ways we can manifest it for anything. That's what's happening. And that's 50's manifestation. But there's always that deep drop off. It's like divine testing, and whatever 50 was doing before that, it's like divine was watching him and he's like, okay. He's like, I can see that you're one of my, you're actually a chosen, you're one of my divine children. I'm gonna put you through this thing, and if you handle like this and this, you're gonna get everything you want. And again, he heard what he heard, what the divine was saying, and he talks about that all the time. He even has a song called he redid that song, God Give Me Style, God Give Me Grace, which is crazy for me when 50 did that, because I never expected to hear him sing to the Most High or sing to God, but he does do it. That's why when people give him a bad rap, I know in his own way he's a spiritual person. Like, he has his own relationship with God. I don't know what religion 50 is, but you could tell that about him. And I'm saying, this could be you or me, or again, it's the same path. That didn't happen to me, but I did suffer a painful loss in the past, and I'm currently in position bouncing back from it and recreating my life. And that is a pretty good example. So again, if you feel like you're down right now, just remember, he did all that from a hospital bed where he was almost dead, physically dead, no money, no prospects. Went from working out to get his body back in shape, rapping, making mixtapes with his homies, getting discovered by Eminem, and then the rest is history. So this could be, like I said, you got to stay on your path for as long as you live now. You're already on your highest timeline. You may have already experienced your painful divine saying, okay, I recognize that you're one of my children. Okay, I'm going to put you through something right now. Depending on how you handle it, you're going to be this. You're going to get there. But you've got to listen to what I say, and you've got to follow the steps. And you could be doing it, as painful as it may be, you could be doing it. So again, divine reference point. We're gonna put 50 Cent on the board. We're gonna leave him there, just like we have we do the Tupac one all the time. Again, people know you're looking for me. You got to come find me at I'm a businessman or businesswoman. Again, no genders here. But how do they know that? Because when they're looking for me, they always got to come find me at my places of business. We always use that one. Again, there's certain references we go back to. We're gonna keep that 50 Cent one because I feel it's clear. And a lot of times in the comment section, I see that some people, again, you're still having, again, three-dimensional circumstances haven't fully worked themselves out. But remember that when 50 was in that hospital bed, even before that, when he was in the car and he got shot, that was his life doing a 180 already. Whether he could see it or not, divine had turned his entire circumstances around, and he was going to the direction where we see him now. So yeah, that's how divine plans work. And when I say you're at the first level of your highest timeline, like 50 is at level 20. Like, so you can see where if you stay on it, who knows what it will be for you. You're going to manifest the energy the way you want to or the way you need to. So yeah, a little tangent, a little rant, but I feel like that one, again, is to get us all on the same page, same stage. So we all understand that we're members of the collective and we're all connected. I don't know exactly what you're going through, but it's something like we're all going through similar circumstances, but we're all meant to, if we choose, ascend together on this timeline at this time. And again, everyone's going to witness it outwardly on the earth and not fully understand what's going on. And it's the not surrendering. It's the not going back to the divine, acknowledging that this is where you went wrong. Had nothing to do with people on road or whatever else you were doing. So yeah, you got holy smokes. That was a good one. You got holy smokes. I put one from. Yes, feel free to take all the holy smokes is right. But yeah, so 50 Cent is going to be our reference point. If you feel down bad, I mean, that's supreme down bad. And again, if he can bounce back from that, we all can do something with our lives, something. All right, I'm going to give you one or two more, and I'm going to get you guys up out of here. Yeah, Divine says, tell them more. Make sure they know. Make sure they know that it's exact. What you just said is exactly. Give them more. Overgive to them. Oversimplify that fact for them with the 50 Cent. Divine saying that's exactly right. Exactly. It's exactly the path we're all on. And again, the Ten of Swords could have been anything. For some of you, it wasn't, again, it could be anything. I don't want to get into it. But yeah, you're meant to ascend from here. It's not all going to be easy, but it will get easier as you go. I feel like you know that. I feel like you know that. I feel like, again, you have divine communication of your own. You don't, it's not just super natty. I feel like I'm just the confirmator, like the one, again, yeah, I feel like a lot of times you guys, I don't know, maybe some of you have told me that you're readers too, but for some of you, again, you're a natural high priestess, you can naturally feel and see through the bullshit. Not to say that sometimes it's not a longer process. It's maybe not always instantaneous. But I feel like overall, you see through the fake people eventually at the right time. It never goes on for longer than it needs to. Again, you've got your own secrets there behind the veil, and part of that is how you understand what goes on behind the veil, right? And Four Swords, again, same thing like you've given a lot to this energy. This is a very deep mental process that like you're very engaged in. you give more than 50% of your mental capacity to this again, this psychic knowing or reading or seeing people, seeing through people. And it's partly because you can see through yourself. So you know, it's like, again, these you can lie and say you have different human attributes, but no, all humans have the same attributes. They just use them in different ways. So I feel like knowing yourself gives you like, that's half, again, that's GI Joe. Half the work is done for you. You can halfway see through people just by looking into yourself. The rest they reveal to you anyway. You don't have to say anything. Someone says something like an off-brand comment, and you're like, okay, so that person's a piece of shit. Cool, got it. Like, no, 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 I don't want anything. It's cool. No, 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 it's fine. It's like you're not gonna disrespect them or anything like that. But again, you can super call out, oh shoot, okay, she cheating on her boyfriend. All right, yeah, whatever. It's not my business. Hey, what's up? It's like, just to keep these things around you so that, like, no bullshit comes to you. But you could already feel and know and have inklings about all of whatever this is. Or like just a lot of the people, scenarios, places, and things around you. You could just be intuitively tapped in. Yeah, again, like, who are the untrustworthy ones. Again, you see it. Or who are the people that, like, they're with people in untrustworthy situations. Or, again, these people are burdens to the environment, or they have ulterior motives. Again, the ones to love from a distance. Or, again, you're wearing a mask, I'm gonna wear a mask. You're good? Yeah, I'm good. It's like, I don't even care to answer you, but I don't want to seem impolite in front of all these people. I don't want to give away me and have to be like, well, what's your problem? Be like, they're a piece of shit. That's my problem. Like, you don't want to have to do that, so you just, yeah, whatever. Hey, yeah, it's cool. But you're like, yeah, I see you. I see that motherfucker. Like, something like this. And like, you see the fake, again, that person's cheating on that person, they're still together, and that person, like, you see the wayward couples in the environment too. These fake marriages, these fake relationships, these karmics that are stuck together, holding it all together for what exactly? You're like, I don't know, just so I can come home and torture that person. That's the highlight of my day. It's like, you see a lot of relationships like that, friendships like that, family members, family dynamics. And you're like, you know what? It's just for you guys. I'm not hungry. You guys eat. That type of thing. You don't want any plates coming out of that kitchen or those kitchens, right? You just sit there and sip your lemon water and just, again, you go home. When you go home, you'll make a snack. You'll be fine. You have a sandwich or something and some chips and some cold water, a nice tall glass of water. Stimulate the blood and the heartbeat, and you go to bed. You'll be fine. But you don't want anything that they're serving, because you might have to deal with some of these things in the environment. You can't exactly just run away. But again, at sword's length, you guys are over there, right? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm good. No, I'm good. No, I brought a sandwich from home. I'm good. It could be something like that. You recognize a lot of, like, filthy people, filthy dynamics, people hanging on to nothing for no reason. Yeah, look at the ace of that. Ain't that the truth? Clarity. You have clarity on all of this? You can see? Whatever, just say that. Wow, and that's why I feel like ultimately, like, you gotta maybe do some things on the surface, like, again, you got to go out in the world and interact with people and whatever. But I feel like your mask is, like, the most beautiful. Like, nobody can see that behind all of this, like, you're good. Like, these people are unhappy. And it's like, me, left to my own devices, like, you could be thinking that, like, I'm good. I'm good. Or I will be fine. Left to my own device, I don't need these people. But you can see how and it could be like well, this could be the whole collective, right? That's crazy. You'd be like, yeah, the collective just feels like this. Like, I don't need these people, or I don't need this. I'm just doing this. Like, I have to do it, but I'm good. I realize I'm okay when I'm by myself, or again, when I'm with, like, like-minded people who are truly healed, who are true, like, we're good. We seem like we're fine. It's like all this other stuff going on around me just seems, and again, it's not like fully investigative. Like, you don't want to know everything, but again, you can feel it's like, that's bullshit. That's some fuck shit. Like, what is this? It's like, it's all around you. And it's like, yo, if I leave here right now, like, and just, again, go home or go to my happy place, or, like, go check my actual friend or family members, like, I'll be fine. I'm always fine when I'm not around whatever this is. Yeah, it could be something like that. Clarity on, like, the differences of the feelings. Like, when I really think about it, it's like, nah, I'm only unhappy when I'm over here. And I don't even have to be here. Like, something like this. Yeah, I feel like okay, and then again, secretly you want to leave and go do your own thing. Secretly you want to leave and go do your own thing. But I feel like, there's you see these wayward collaborations, and everyone's happy about, like, a bunch of, like, nonsense, like laziness, lack of cooperation, whatever these people are doing, it's terrible. But again, they're reveling in it. They're having a grand old time, and that's what I mean. You could see the difference and be like, "This is just not me. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave right now. Bye." Could be something like that. Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands, like it's like someone losing their job, and then we throw a party. This is why it's like no, something not good is happening. Like, and it's like all of y'all, all three of y'all together working together. This is terrible. All y'all then you done wreck the contract. Let's go out and get some drinks. It's like could be something like that. I don't know. Where again, you're like, I don't want to be a part of whatever that is. I'm not saying it's exactly that, but like something like that, something very lower vibrational. Like it's not working, and people are celebrating it. They're happy about it, and it's like you're like, what the fuck? Like you could just want to get away from that and stay in your own energy. You could feel really good. Anyway, guys, that's what I got. I got to do some things. Well, I guess it's too late now, but I'm gonna get started on some things. But oh, thank you, healer. Thank you. I made them myself. Yeah, me too. I'm pretty busy right now, but like I said, I couldn't get a video out properly the way I wanted it to. It would have been too much troubleshooting. It would have took too long. So before I got too deep into whatever that was, I just hit the live button and was like, yeah, let's go. When the resonates, I appreciate your. Oh, well, I mean, you guys always resonate, and I appreciate your presence too. I mean, again, the highest timeline, we're trying to manifest. So, come in, take what you can from it. Again, free will and discernment. Take what plugs in. Don't try to force it to be your story, but yeah, take what plugs in, and whatever you can take from it to help you manifest where you're going to a higher place. Do it. Like the trials, hard, but it's worth it. Definitely not boring. I have fun. I'm trying to. Thank you for sharing your time. Anytime. It's what I do. Again, I'm just any way I can help anybody in this world. I'm happy. Again, I'm always sending much love, and you guys know me in the comment section. It's much love and God bless. I don't really have, there's nothing complicated about me. Like I said, I know I don't look like much, but get me down there. I'll be doing a lot. I'll be the first one there and the last one to leave. I'm always looking forward to your videos. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. I try. Like I said, I pour my heart and soul into this. I'm as you can see from that little comment before where I kind of went off. I didn't mean to, but again, I'm very serious. Again, we only get one life, you guys. Only one time. If I happen to, pray, hopefully I'm a long way away from this, but if I fall behind the veil forever right now, like you see what I'm saying, like you guys just remember what I told you and carry on. Remember, we only get one life, one chance. We got to aim high, shoot very accurate, and hit the target. That's why I'm so serious all the time, and like I'm really like that's why I'm trying to show up here every day. You know what I mean? It's not about me. I see that what the collective is, and that I'm part of it, and it's just my thing to help people. So I can see that again, spreading whatever knowledge and wisdom that I have, and then interacting with you guys is also you might not know it, but you're sharing your knowledge and wisdom with me. Again, we're all bubbles reaching to the top, the place where we're supposed to be. So I'm just generally that type of person. Like I like to help. I like to smash the go ahead, smash the like button, hype it up. You guys do the thing. Again, I'm here for you. I'm here at your service. The divine has sent me to you. You know what I mean? I don't want a choice in it. This is what I want to do. I love doing this. For sure. Yeah. I mean, like I said, you guys just keep manifesting the highest timeline. It's a lifelong thing, and use that 50 Cent as your frame of reference. If you feel like you're down bad, things ain't working out, I mean, take a look at like just any rudimentary 50 Cent documentary that you can find. Even a 20-minute one will show you how like he was way down bad in every sense, and like in the physical sense, as bad as it can get. And if he could do that, he might seem larger than life, but again, he's a human being. He takes shits like the rest of us. Like he has to plan and do the work and like stay in his power at all times. And 50 Cent is very much about the laws of power and maintaining. He put 2 extra laws onto the laws of power and made it the 50th law. And that's what I mean. You got to manifest your power, put the love, protection, put your energy on yourself first, boost yourself, and then go out there and do the things, and you can motivate people to, again, do the same. Yeah, for sure, Aries, we in here. We always, man on fire, fire God. Aries. Not Pennywise, LL, bless up. Yeah, there's a lot of clowns out there too. Be mindful. Not everyone can be trusted. Yeah, love yourself, definitely. Love yourself, love the people around you. Again, just be a good person. Do your best. We got to this world that we all despise because no one was being a good person. throughout history. That's what no. That's the one they smashed all their enemies. They sailed all their boats. They did everything they wanted to do except be good people, and that's the problem. That's the main problem. And then people are gonna say, "What's up? What's up?" And people are gonna say, "Oh, like that's fool. Like it's such a small thing, or it's fool." That's the main thing. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. The main thing is they just weren't good people. Terrible people built the world we live in, and thus we all on some level agree that this world is some kind of a terrible place. Even if you're experiencing pockets of happiness, that means you have to block out. Again, they're flattening those people they're trying to flatten those people into a parking lot on the other side of the world right now. So again, in order for me to be happy, I have to not think about things like that. And then people are like, well, why are you? Because I'm on the planet, you dumb anyway. But this is what I mean. This is where my mind goes. You're like, why do you care? Because I'm on the planet. Because again, I'm not free until every other human is free. So what are we doing here? And I don't have a lot of time to be here. And again, so many people already came before me and they were never free, right? We have to worry about, oh, well, they're fighting that war over there. And it's like, yeah, well, we're good. I got groceries. I'm at home with my girlfriend right now. Oh, yeah, but those people over there, like, stepping over landmines and stuff. Like, again, I'm a human being. I'd rather we all just get our fair chance or shot at life. Again, get the knowledge and the wisdom and the tools to heal ourselves and the earth, and we go on from there. Like, I don't want to pay taxes into these people. Like, they're the ones that fucked up the situation. Why are we still helping them? Well, the law and you need to be governed. No. I think you tried governing people for enough time and it doesn't really work. You need another thing, but there's not gonna be. So, like, we're stuck here doing this fucking bullshit. But like I said, I feel like a change is coming. The foundations are getting shaken to the core right now. So we'll see how it all happens. But like that's my problem. Well, not my main problem, but again, I'm 13 minds, so that's one of the problems in one of my minds. Like I said, terrible people did terrible things, and now it's like, oh well, just forget about that. We're gonna do this now. No. Maybe you should step down. Maybe you should step down. We've had enough leaders, and like nothing is going well. And every leader you add, it gets worse. Maybe we need to stop that whole thing and reassess what we're doing here on the planet, right? But anyway, I don't know. There. Yeah, me too. I am. Me too. Me too. Me too. I try to be. Like I said, I just try to be good to people. Like. But anyway, all right, guys. I give it there's an extra 6 minutes of banter back and forth. You guys already know I love you. You know how I feel about you. If I could be there, I'd be hugging you all. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, pop up the video. Again, the main thing, stay in your energy. And like I said, it's not about what you believe or who you think you are. All of this is fake. Remember, we're just inanimate objects that the divine is playing puppet games with. So just be a good puppet. That's all you can do. Don't take this too seriously. Again, they want you to do that. Remember, we follow these laws and these taxes. Remember, these things are on paper. Huh? We can't actually see them, or they're not real. They're not actually there. We just all believe in our minds, so we dumb ourselves down. Remember, none of this is real. Nothing. Not the shirt I'm wearing, not me, no, nothing. All there is negative or positive. Which side are you feeding? Right? So yeah, know your boy, love you. Again, trying to depart whatever wisdom and knowledge I have. Yeah, I love you guys. Stay hype, stay blessed, stay highly favored, and yeah, you'll see me again in the next one.